Didn't do anything wrong. This is a retaliatory stop for something that you thought you heard.
No, by the way, lights are required 1 hour before dusk. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be great. Write your information down on your information, your contact information.
I don't have.
You're a public servant. Write your information down.
Would you like to go obtain a copy of the General Waters at the Sheriff's Office? I'm not required to give you.
I don't have to do anything. You work for me. I don't work for you.
Recorded right there.
Okay.
A dramatic encounter with law enforcement raises pressing questions about the line between authority and justice. Is this a case of lawful policing or a personal vendetta hidden behind a badge? Stay with us until the end to uncover the truth behind this intense confrontation, where the boundary between justice and abuse of power becomes dangerously blurred.
Hey, is there a problem?
Yeah, this deputy told you I already explained it to you. Get your license, registration, proof of insurance.
What'd you pull this over for?
Hey, bud, I got a question. Are you the one that said losers out the window as you drove by?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, yeah, that was definitely you. And that is loud and boisterous conduct upon a public roadway. That's public disorderly conduct.
Here's my license.
So that's what you pulled us over for, is you thought you heard somebody say something?
Why don't you ask that one over there? Mister, I don't answer questions.
Hey, listen here, you idiot. You work for us.
Okay.
You're a public servant.
Okay.
You're supposed to be professional, not me. I don't have a code of conduct to go by. You do.
Okay.
Name and badge number?
We don't have badge numbers, bud.
Yeah, that's a lie. What's your name and badge number?
We don't have badge numbers. But would you like my computer number?
Why did he give me a number and you can't?
Because he gave you his computer number, bud. It's 14-0.
You need to calm down. You need to calm down and go learn about some professionalism.
Okay.
You're going to hear from my lawyer.
I can't wait.
This is illegal.
It all began with what seemed like a routine traffic stop on a quiet suburban street. The driver, confused about why they were being pulled over, began to sense that something wasn't quite right. As the officer approached the vehicle, a sudden tension swept over the scene. Both sides, the civilian and law enforcement, were on edge, unsure of what would happen next.
Stop. You have to witness a traffic violation or suspect us of a crime.
Yeah, I was going to say, would you like to hear the traffic violation?
Yes, actually, I will.
Yeah, because we wasn't speeding. We don't have any lights out. Didn't do anything wrong. This is a retaliatory stop for something that you thought you heard.
No, by the way, lights are required 1 hour before dusk. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be great. Why don't you get your supervisor over here?
I'm not required to. You can ask for one.
Well, I'm asking for one. That's what I just did.
Okay, yeah, you can ask for one.
Yeah, I'm asking for a supervisor.
Bravo 33 tonight.
Matter of fact, get Lieutenant Cawthorn out here.
619-220 on the grounds. Yeah, who?
Lieutenant Cawthorn.
I don't work for Lieutenant Cawthorn.
Yes, you do. You work for the sheriff's office. He is your supervisor. Get him out here.
He's not my supervisor.
Okay.
The officer grew visibly agitated by the mocking remarks coming from the passenger's side, while the driver remained silent. Moments later, the officer accused the driver of being loud and aggressive, labeling it as disorderly conduct. But the driver challenged the accusation, questioning whether that was truly the real reason for the initial stop.
Is that what you need?
Sure, insurance ID card.
Yeah. I don't know where.
Or you can take the 1080 to 628.
That's North Carolina one.
So many.
This insurance ID card.
That's your dad's old insurance. So are you not going to get a supervisor out here?
13th of 20.
Yeah, it's all up to date. I just am a little frazzle-dazzled. There.
Or you're not getting a supervisor out here?
I'm not.
Okay, cool. Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually recording. Look, that car ain't got their headlights on.
Pardon me?
Will you do me a favor? You just step out of the vehicle so I can explain this to you.
No. Can you not explain
You
to
gotta get out. If he has to get out of the
No,
car, you
God,
just
really? And explain what?
No court, no fine. I just want to speak to you.
Can you
Don't answer any questions. Yeah, I want to be present with the conversation.
I need him to be present for me. Will you come talk to me here?
Are you going?
I would like.
I would like to explain the citation that I'm issuing you, not him. So if you would do me a favor, you'll step out.
The driver began to suspect that the officer's actions were less about law enforcement and more about retaliation for an alleged insulting remark made earlier. This perceived slight seemed to set the tone for the entire encounter, with the officer using it as justification for the stop. It raises a critical question: was this truly a lawful act of policing or a personal vendetta disguised as justice?
So I stopped you for two reasons.
Okay.
First reason is when you came on the 28, you didn't signal 100 feet prior to turning on the 28. Your breaker has to be initiated before 100 feet before you turn on the 28. So I put you over for that. And when he's hanging out of the window, those can be misconstrued as arm signals, otherwise known as turn signals. When he's holding the bird out, if somebody else construes that as you turning and you don't turn, somebody pulls out in front of you and hits you.
Okay.
Is that fair?
No, I don't agree with it, but I see where you're coming from.
This is going in as a contact only. There's no court. There's no fine.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Here's all of your information back.
Thank you.
Here's warning.
Thank you. Can he get your card?
We don't have cards.
Write your information down. Hey,
Just please, just.
You're not gonna.
write your information down on your information, your contact information.
I don't have.
You're a public servant. Write your information down.
Would you like to go obtain a copy of the general orders at the sheriff's office? I'm not required to give you.
I don't have to do anything.
Verbally giving you
You work for me. I don't work for you.
Get it recorded right there. Wait
Okay.
to see it on YouTube. Have a good day, bud.
Do you have a card, bud?
I do not. We're not issuing cards to the sheriff.
Can you write your name and information down? I appreciate you not being hostile. I don't appreciate that.
Listen to me. My name is on the citation.
Okay.
If you have any issues, you can call. And that call for service number that's assigned to this stop will have this number attached.
Thanks.
Deputy Brooks' conduct during the stop appeared unprofessional, sarcastic, and biased. He used an aggressive tone when questioning the driver over an alleged remark, refused to share contact info, and denied a supervisor request, actions that could be seen as retaliatory. Under the Fourth Amendment, citizens are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures. For a traffic stop to be legal, there must be reasonable suspicion of a traffic violation or crime. Violations of constitutional rights can lead to disciplinary action, termination, or civil lawsuits, depending on severity and jurisdiction.